Imagine being a senior citizen in Canada, having worked hard your entire life, contributing to the growth and prosperity of this great nation, only to find yourself struggling to make ends meet in your golden years. The cost of living keeps rising relentlessly, from skyrocketing housing prices to ever-increasing grocery bills and medical expenses, but your fixed income remains stagnant, leaving you to make difficult, often heartbreaking choices between paying for basic necessities like food, life-saving medication, or keeping a roof over your head. It's a harsh reality that far too many Canadian seniors face every single day, a reality that stands in stark contrast to the comfortable retirement they had envisioned and worked so diligently towards. But what if I told you that there's a glimmer of hope on the horizon? A lifeline that could potentially lift thousands of our most vulnerable elders out of the depths of poverty and restore a sense of dignity and security to their twilight years. Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into a groundbreaking announcement by Prime Minister Justin Trudeau that could change the game for seniors across the nation. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details of this historic decision, allow me to quickly introduce myself and the purpose behind my YouTube channel. My name is Michael, and I am the creator and host of Seniors Money, a platform dedicated to discussing financial matters that directly impact the lives of older Canadians. From retirement planning strategies to navigating the complex web of government benefits and pension programs, my goal is to equip you, my viewers, with the knowledge and resources you need to navigate this chapter of your life with confidence, security, and a sense of empowerment. Now back to the big news that has sent shockwaves through the nation. In a move that has been hailed as both bold and long overdue, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced a substantial increase in the Canada Pension Plan (CPP) payments for seniors living below the poverty line. We're talking about a whopping $1,100 per month added to their monthly checks. Let that sink in for a moment. An extra $1,100 every single month. For many seniors who have been struggling to make ends meet, scraping by on meager fixed incomes, this additional income could be nothing short of life-changing, providing them with the financial breathing room they so desperately need to cover basic living expenses without constant worry and deprivation. But why now? What prompted this monumental decision by the Trudeau government to tackle the issue of senior poverty head-on? Well, the answer lies in the harsh realities faced by too many of our elders, realities that can no longer be ignored or swept under the rug. Despite having contributed to the workforce and the economy for decades, having paid their dues, and played a vital role in building the Canada we know and love today, a staggering number of our senior citizens are living in abject poverty, forced to make impossible choices between paying for food, essential medication, or housing on a daily basis. It's a heartbreaking situation that no one should have to endure, especially not those who have dedicated their lives to paving the way for our collective prosperity and success. The statistics are sobering, painting a grim picture of the struggles faced by far too many Canadian seniors. According to recent data from Statistics Canada, nearly 1 in 5 seniors in our country is considered low income, with many relying solely on government benefits like the Old Age Security (OS) and the Guaranteed Income Supplement (GS) to survive. While these programs are undoubtedly helpful and have lifted countless elders out of the duress circumstances, they often fall short at providing a truly comfortable standard of living, leaving seniors to scrimp, save, and make sacrifices in ways that can severely compromise their health, well-being, and overall quality of life during what should be their golden years. Prime Minister Trudeau recognized this crisis and took decisive action, putting the well-being and dignity of Canadian seniors at the forefront of his agenda. In a powerful and impassioned address to the nation, he stated, "No senior citizen who has contributed to the building of this great country, who has dedicated their lives to ensuring a better future for generations to come, should ever have to choose between paying for groceries or their life-saving medication. It is our moral obligation, our duty as a compassionate and just society, to ensure that those who have paved the way for our prosperity can live out their golden years with dignity, financial security, and the peace of mind they so rightfully deserve." The $1,100 per month increase in CPP payments for low-income seniors is a bold and unprecedented step towards achieving that goal. For a senior currently receiving the maximum CPP benefit of around $1,200 per month, this boost would essentially double their monthly income, providing much-needed relief and breathing room in their budgets. Imagine the difference this could make. Being able to afford nutritious meals without having to skip or ration, pay for essential medications without skipping doses due to cost concerns, and even have a little extra for modest luxuries or activities that bring joy and enrich their lives. It's a tangible investment in the well-being and quality of life of our elders, a recognition that their years of hard work and sacrifice should not be met with financial hardship and constant worry in their later years. But this initiative isn't just about numbers on a page or abstract statistics. It's about real people and real stories, stories that illustrate the profound impact this decision could have on the lives of countless Canadian seniors. I recently had the privilege of speaking with Margaret, an 82-year-old widow from Winnipeg. Margaret worked as a dedicated school secretary for over 30 years, but her modest pension and government benefits barely covered her basic living expenses. With tears in her eyes, she confided in me that she often had to choose between paying her heating bill or buying fresh produce, a heartbreaking reality that no senior should ever face, especially in a country as prosperous and advanced as ours. When I shared the news of Trudeau's CPP increase with Margaret, her reaction was one of pure relief and gratitude. "This changes everything," she said, her voice trembling with emotion. "I won't have to worry about whether I can afford my medication, or if I'll have enough left over for groceries after paying rent. It means I can finally live with a little bit of dignity and comfort in my remaining years, without the constant stress and anxiety of making ends meet." Stories like Margaret's remind us that behind every statistic and policy decision, there are real human beings whose lives are profoundly impacted, for better or worse. And in this case, the impact could be truly transformative, lifting thousands of seniors out of the depths of poverty and restoring a sense of security and hope for their futures. Of course, as with any major government initiative that carries significant financial implications, there will inevitably be critics and naysayers voicing their concerns. Some may argue that the cost of such a program is too high, placing an undue burden on taxpayers and potentially straining the economy. Others may question the long-term sustainability of these increased payments, raising doubts about the government's ability to maintain this level of support for generations of retirees to come. There may also be concerns about potential abuse or misuse of funds, with some fearing that the system could be exploited by those who don't truly qualify for these benefits. While these concerns are valid and deserve careful consideration, I would counter that investing in the well-being of our senior citizens is not just a moral imperative, but also a sound economic decision in the long run. By lifting thousands of seniors out of poverty and providing them with the means to live with dignity and financial security, we reduce the strain on other social services and healthcare systems that would otherwise be burdened by the consequences of senior poverty. Another important aspect to consider is the positive ripple effect the CPP increase could have on local economies across the country. With more disposable income in the hands of seniors, we can expect to see a boost in consumer spending, supporting local businesses, restaurants, and service providers. This, in turn, can create job opportunities and stimulate economic growth, particularly in smaller communities where seniors make up a significant portion of the population. It's a virtuous cycle that benefits not only our elders but also the broader economic landscape. Additionally, it will be crucial to monitor the long-term impact and sustainability of these increased payments, making adjustments and course corrections as needed. Regular reviews and assessments will be necessary to ensure that the program remains effective, efficient, and aligned with its intended goals of lifting seniors out of poverty and providing them with a dignified standard of living. This may involve exploring alternative funding sources, adjusting contribution rates, or implementing targeted measures to ensure the longevity and fiscal responsibility of the initiative. As we look to the future, it's also important to consider the broader implications of this decision on retirement planning and the overall pension system in Canada. With the significant increase in CPP payments for low-income seniors, the government may need to reevaluate contribution rates, retirement age guidelines, and other factors to ensure the long-term viability of the program for future generations of retirees. This could spark important conversations and debates around the role of public and private pension plans, the balance between individual responsibility and societal support, and the evolving needs and expectations of an aging population. Ultimately, Prime Minister Trudeau's announcement of a $1,100 per month increase in CPP payments for low-income seniors is a bold, compassionate, and commendable step towards addressing the pervasive issue of senior poverty in Canada. It represents a tangible commitment to the well-being and dignity of our elders, recognizing their immense contributions to our society and ensuring that they can live out their golden years with financial security, peace of mind, and a sense of pride in knowing that their sacrifices have not been forgotten. While there will undoubtedly be challenges and debates surrounding the implementation and long-term sustainability of this initiative, the core principle behind it is one that resonates deeply with the values of compassion, respect, and social responsibility that define our nation. As Canadians, we have a collective responsibility to care for and uplift the most vulnerable among us, and this CPP increase is a powerful step in that direction. However, it's important to recognize that this measure, while significant, is not a panacea for the complex and multifaceted issue of senior poverty. It must be accompanied by a comprehensive strategy that addresses the root causes and systemic factors contributing to financial insecurity among our elders. This could involve initiatives to promote affordable housing, improve access to healthcare services, and provide support systems for caregivers and families caring for aging loved ones. Additionally, efforts must be made to educate and empower seniors on financial literacy, retirement planning, and navigating the various government programs and resources available to them. By equipping our elders with the knowledge and tools they need to make informed decisions about their finances and retirement, we can help prevent future generations from falling into the cycle of poverty and hardship. We must also acknowledge and address the intersectional nature of senior poverty, recognizing that certain demographics such as Indigenous elders, newcomers, and those from marginalized communities may face unique challenges and barriers that require targeted solutions and culturally sensitive approaches. So let's embrace this moment as an opportunity to come together, to have thoughtful discussions, and to find innovative solutions that uplift and empower our seniors. Whether you're a policymaker, a financial expert, a caregiver, or simply a concerned citizen, your voice and your perspective matter in shaping a future where no elder is left behind, where the golden years are truly golden for all. And to all the seniors watching, know that you are seen, heard, and valued. This CPP increase is a testament to the immense respect and gratitude we hold for your sacrifices and the foundation you've laid for the Canada we know and love today. You are the backbone of our nation, and it is our honor and duty to ensure that your twilight years are filled with comfort, joy, and the knowledge that your contributions have not been in vain. Let us also take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the resilience, strength, and unwavering spirit of our seniors, many of whom have faced unimaginable hardships and adversities throughout their lives, yet persevered with grace and determination. Their stories of perseverance, courage, and resilience serve as a powerful reminder of the human capacity for hope and the indomitable nature of the human spirit. So let's embrace this moment as a catalyst for positive change, a reminder of the power of compassion, and a step towards a more just and equitable society for all. Together, we can make a real difference in the lives of our senior citizens, one that will echo through generations to come, leaving a lasting legacy of care, empathy, and honor for those who came before us. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I look forward to continuing this important conversation with you all.